massively grateful for what you just did to my face, but I can't carry you with me everywhere I go when I need that. So I'd like to give some tips about other things that we can do very similar to what you did with me, but that are now self-sufficient. So we carry hopefully our hands with us. So we're just going to play with a couple of things on our body. So we start with just going under the sinuses. So you're just going to run either your thumbs or your index fingers, and we just start at the sort of edge of the nose. Again, I love to just show it on the skeleton as well. So we're in that point there. And we're just going to run together as we go down that zygomatic arch all the way, and you're going to walk up, and you're just going to find where your top jaw, your mandible, meets your bottom jaw, your maxilla, and hold here at the actual joint. Go all the way. Find it, find it, find it, find it, find it. So Ian's doing a nice sliding effect. I like to do pressure pointing all the way. So I just change until I get to that joint. So when we're here, we're now going to open our jaw very slowly. So, and close. I'm going to do that again, opening. And while you're opening, you're noticing if one side is opening more than the other. Go just a little under the jaw a little bit and do the same thing. So you're still on not on the top. Yeah, not on the top portion, but you're now on the lower portion.
More on the masseter.
That's it. And then we're going to go open mouth and close mouth. Then we're going to go down the side over here. We're going to start walking down through the edges. And now we're at that corner of the jaw itself. And I like to pull both thumbs apart, so we're widening the jaw open.
That's probably that medial.
It's the exact medial pterygoid that you had your finger on for me. And then I'd walk very careful. Now, remember your tongue rests here at the bottom of your throat. Or the bottom of your mouth.
To this hyoid.
To the hyoid bone, yeah. And we're going to walk our thumbs just one after the other under the jawline all the way. Don't talk while you're doing it, otherwise you're going to choke. And you're going to end up right at the center of your jaw, chin.
Underneath the margin there.
That's it. And then from there, we just slide fingers from the center chin all the way back out to the end of the jaw again. So good. Now take your fingers like this, and here's the masseter. This is what it looks like. So we're just going to roll our fingers down, or brush, or slide, or pull, or stretch, whatever word that seems to feel good for you. And then let's open the jaw while we do that. And then close, and open, and close. Now, I'm not a big fan of showing my tongue out, but it's such an important thing that we have to do. So we're just going to take this skin here, and we're just going to wriggle it from left to right.
And the fascia.
And the fascia. And right here is our esophagus, which is, our food pipe. We've got our windpipe. So there's our larynx, our voice box. There's a lot of stuff going on over here. So you want to be careful with this. Carotid arteries, of course. So we're going to start to go down the throat line. So from here, we jiggle the trachea from left to right. Trachea is the windpipe, all the way down towards.
The Adam's apple.
I don't have an Adam's apple.
No, I have.
Yeah. Can you hear your voice box? Can you feel the vibration of the chords? How cool. Yeah. All the way to the sternum and then going back up again. So we're also jiggling that hyoid bone. Don't worry if you don't know what the hyoid bone is. You don't need to know, just that you're touching is important.
I need to.
Yeah.
Very important.
Dentistry, of course.
Yes.
Okay, so here comes the part I don't like, but we have to do it. We're going to stick our tongue out like we're roaring like a lion. You ready? So we go, ah, and bring it back in. And again, ah.
That's the Kiwi.
One more. Ah. Wipe your chin from your tongue. And already you should, now I like to go. Should feel quite good. All right, taking one hand to the back of your head, back of your neck, and you're going to pull the skin away from your neckline. So this is your nuchal ligament.
Yes.
And if you are, we're both from South Africa originally, so of course you're going to make a reference to something animal-like. So a lioness who picks up her cub from the scruff of the neck. That's the area that we're sort of pulling in. It feels very loving.
It's nurturing.
Actually.
It's very
nurturing. Yes, that's the word. Loving, nurturing. It feels so good.
And that's an important thing for the text-necks.
Yes.
The nuchal ligament is the nuchal ligament is actually an interesting thing. It's very few animals that have nuchal ligaments because they're only upright, and that's why we have a nuchal ligament. It allows us to
Keep
run.
our head up.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, take that now to your shoulders and you do a little squeeze on the left and the right. So take individual hands and we just do a little squeeze on each side. So here we're not going to squeeze ourselves to death. It's just like that same sort of lifting of the skin away from the muscles.
More of a fascia thing,
Yeah,
muscle
everything's fascially related. All right, and then when you were doing it on me and you were using my bicep tendon as a point, I'm going to take us to our pec minor. So the pec minor just lives, if you go just under your collarbone here, if you hung your arm down a little bit, you would find it a lot easier and quicker. And it attaches onto part of your shoulder blade called the coracoid process, and you can just do one side at a time and just do a little circle around one way, circle around the other way. Maybe let your arms sink down to the side as we're doing that and just give it a little shake. And then don't do the other side yet, just do this one side. And then rest that down. And I don't know, maybe on camera you can see, but maybe what do you feel different between your right and your left side?
This actually feels heavier.
Yeah. How about we bring the shoulders forward and then take the shoulders back, and you notice a difference between the right and the left?
Yeah, there's more pull on the left. Yeah.
So this one feels a little freer?
Yes.
Do you feel like you got more range on that side?
Yes.
Yeah. And all we did was touch.
Yes.
It's just so
And
quick to
actually
change.
not the muscle so much as the fascia.
Yeah. Let's go the other side just to even us off.